Why you leave in TNA wrestler and musician Hendry. The Express News recently interviewed Hendry ahead of his match against Josh Alexander at TNA's Victory Road event, which takes place Friday at the Boeing Center at Techport in San Antonio. Hendry always believed, even when others didn't. The TNA wrestler and viral sensation knew his time would come. It just took waiting for the right moment. That came earlier this year when Hendry, who has been wrestling for more than 10 years, finally decided to upload his catchy entrance music, I Believe in Hendry, to iTunes. I always wanted to release the song, Hendry said. So I did it when the song was picking up massive traction on TikTok, and I was like, now is the time to strike. He was right. On YouTube alone, his song has more than 4.6 million views. The track charted in the iTunes Top 10 in the United States and hit No. 1 in Great Britain. I always had faith in what I was doing, and I knew that if I did it for a long enough period of time, that eventually what I was doing would reach critical mass, Hendry said. I've probably done 100 viral entrances to this point. And I knew one day that things would blow up and people would go looking for them. The Express News recently interviewed Hendry ahead of his match against Josh Alexander at TNA's Victory Road event, which takes place Friday at the Boeing Center at Techport in San Antonio. You didn't win at NXT's No Mercy, nor did you win the six-man match for the TNA title. Will beating Josh Alexander put you back in the title picture? Hendry, I think that me not being in the TNA title picture would be weird, because I see myself as a representative for TNA wrestling. You've seen and I've seen incredible growth in TNA wrestling, and I've worked my way right up to the top. I feel like I'm able to represent the company and get eyes on the product, no matter what I'm doing. The other guys in the title picture don't want me in there. Right now, I'm focusing on Josh Alexander, who is also someone who has been a huge part of TNA's recent growth. There's a reason that Josh has been at the top of the card for a very long time. I believe, though, I've stepped up in a massive way, and I'm ready to be the face of TNA wrestling and get my opportunity at the title again. You had WWE's most watched video clip on X, formerly Twitter, of 2024. You were the first non-WWE talent to headline a PWE Premium Live event on Peacock. You had the best-selling shirt on Pro Wrestling Tees. And you hit number 4 on the UK Big Top 40 chart and were number 1 on iTunes in Great Britain and number 6 in the US. Which of those accomplishments surprised you most in the past year? Hendry, I always had faith in what I was doing, and I knew that if I did it for a long enough period of time, that eventually what I was doing would reach critical mass, because I've probably done 100 viral entrances to this point. And I knew one day that things would blow up and people would go looking for them. I just did not expect it to be this quick. I released my song because I was not satisfied with where I was in my career. So I knew I had to take matters into my own hands. And that is what you have to do in professional wrestling. You have to get yourself over. You have to put yourself in the position. You can't ask anybody else to do it for you. So I released my song, and to be honest, then everything that you described there happened. And it's all surprising to me in the best possible way. I've always had an amazing fan base, but I just didn't quite expect it to blow up this quickly and to this extent. It's been an amazing journey. I'm grateful for it, and I'm grateful for the growth that I've been able to achieve. I think what I care most about is improving as much as I can all the time. And I really, truly believe that I'm the most improved wrestler in the world in the last year. How important is it to self-promote, and how did you decide to release the song? Hendry, I didn't know Monday wasn't traditionally when an artist released their songs. Until after I'd done it, I just thought Monday was the start of the week. I thought, all right, let's release it on Monday. It turns out most releases are on Friday. So that was something that I learned in retrospect. The reason I released it is because this year I've learned the art of timing, or I am learning the art of timing. I always wanted to release the song, so I did it when the song was picking up massive traction on TikTok, and I was like, now is the time to strike. Then I put myself on the billboards like at Clash of the Castle. I always wanted to put my face on a billboard, but doing it when WWE was holding a PLE in the country that I live in, that was the correct time to do it. So, everything I'm doing now is with a respect for the art of timing. And that's the difference.